sprig of cassius over the grave, and people were coming trying to raise him. They didn't have the right grip. But the master came with the lion's paw, the master grip. See? There's a lion asleep in Judah. Who will wake that lion? It take a lion to wake a lion. So God steps down and he comes after Hiram, because Hiram is not going to build Solomon's temple. Hiram is going to build the kingdom of God. I'm almost finished. Are you all right? Yes, sir. I hope I'm not boring you. I'm coming to you where I started with you. See, now you're going to be shocked to know that the Jesus figure you're looking for is going to come to birth right out of you. See, and he's going to come to his own, and his own is not going to receive him. And the light is going to shine in the darkness, but the darkness not going to understand it. Now, I'm not he. I'm not he. But he taught me. See, the man that you didn't know. See, he was a mystery to you. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad. See, you, wait. You were too busy looking back in time to see what was happening in your own midst. You are the virgin. Listen, virgin. A virgin is a woman that has not had sexual intercourse or contact with a man through whom the germ of life could come and impregnate her with new life. So a people that have been a prey in the hands of white America, kept away from any of our people from Africa or Asia, kept away from good leadership, have never had a leader that would put new life in you, life of God, by quickening your spirit. You've had good orators. You've had mighty men that loved Africa, but you've never had a man that would reach into the depth of your soul and bring God up out of you. Now, I think I can end this talk because that little man from Georgia, Elijah Muhammad, walked among us for 40 years. He had a word, and the word was with God when Master Farad Muhammad came into America from the East. He's styled in the Bible as the Good Samaritan. And they used the word good because the others weren't so good. You remember the parable a man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among thieves, and the thieves hit him in his head, robbed him of his raiment, and left him wounded, half dead in the road. A priest came by and passed by on the other side. And a Levite came and looked at him and had compassion but did nothing and kept on going. But the Good Samaritan was coming from Jerusalem to Jericho. And he saw him, had compassion on him, poured oil in his wound, wrapped his head, put him on his beast, took him to an innkeeper and said, "Keep him. And if it is more than the 2 pence that I have given you, I will repay you on my return." And you look at all of that, you think it's somebody else. But it's you. Jerusalem is a city that was first built by the original man, black man. It used to be called Salem, also Ariel. But when the Jews took it, they called it Jerusalem, meaning founded in peace. See, you were founded in peace. Peace is the very nature in which you are created. But you went from Jerusalem down into Jericho, a city of confusion. And on your way, some thieves got you. Hiram met some ruffians, didn't he? You met some thieves, some hooligans, some thugs, some rogues, and they hit you in your head and robbed you of your raiment. Not just the fine African garments that you once wore, but they robbed you of the clothing of wisdom that covers the mind. And they left you wounded in the road. The priest, Catholic, they saw you here wounded, and they passed by on the other side, evidently because you still wounded. The Levitical priests are the Jews. They looked at you. You know how somebody would look at somebody that got in an accident, but they don't do nothing for you? The Jews looked at us and said, but an Arab, a good Samaritan, not one of the bad ones, but a good one, came from Mecca, from the east, even unto the west. You didn't know he was coming. He came in sinful flesh. He came looking just like the enemy that had destroyed us. And he found a little man from Georgia. And he poured oil in his wound, bound up his head, and then told him, "Go, Elijah, and get your people." Listen, you are Muhammad, one worthy of praise, and you're gonna be praised much, but you are a Jesus, a star of God, in whom God's own spirit is present in your resurrected state. Elijah went throughout the wilderness. He saw Malcolm. Malcolm, a convict. Malcolm, a criminal. Malcolm a dope peddler, Malcolm a pimp, Malcolm a hustler, but he didn't care what Malcolm was. Because as you sing the song, he looked beyond my faults